All right. Good evening, everyone. First, I just want to say thank all y'all for coming. We got a large crowd tonight, truthfully. And I just first off want to start off by saying thank you, specifically to everyone here outside of Mentee that's coming to join tonight because the whole point of doing this mentorship and just like the whole graduation thing, it really is just to celebrate, you know, everyone that has succeeded throughout this mentorship. They're not easy. I personally do require a lot of my mentees. I'm sure everyone here, would tell you that. And they have not only done what I've asked them, but they have exceeded all expectations. And because of that, I really want to celebrate them. Thus, the cap and gown. This is now my third mentorship. And with that being said, I want to take it back to, last year, quite literally in August. I really want to thank everyone who has ever been a mentee of mine. Because trust me, without y'all, there is no me. Uh, I'll say to every round, y'all 100%, I will never say anything less. Y'all gave me the confidence to be able to do these mentorships. Ever since I joined Crystal Academy, y'all have definitely welcomed me as a family member, and I feel at home here. And every mentorship that I do, I get closer and closer to all the individuals that I'm able to teach, and I trust me, I will never take that for granted. I've definitely made more than a few friendships, and I've definitely what I'm proud of the most is help people who have been struggling in their trading journey. As someone that I feel like I didn't have the best guidance and help and all this other stuff, I always told myself, no matter I don't ever consider myself to be the best teacher. I just give my all, but I just wanted to teach and help others how I wish I could have been taught and helped. So, with that being said, this round was my biggest round ever. I had 72 mentees. I normally try to cap off at a certain amount just due to the fact of, because I offer one-on-one help throughout the whole mentorship, I didn't want to have it happen where I get overloaded with, people like that need help and requests and time and everything else like that. But I wanted to challenge myself. And most importantly, I wanted to do something I had never done and just accept all who wanted to join because normally I've had to, decline people who just, may have joined a little late or want to join late because I didn't feel like I was the best version of myself as a teacher. So I just accepted smaller class sizes. And I wanted to challenge myself, like I said, to be able to just, come one, come all. You want to learn from me? Let's go. And I did that for 6.5 weeks, just about, and taught 72 people. And I have never had more fun in a round than I have on this one. Not going to lie, from the after class Zooms in round three, I can't speak on everything that was discussed, but if you know, definitely had some great laughs. Also had some great laughs before the Zooms. It's actually kind of funny because on class we have Saturdays, and I think I'm gonna miss my Saturday morning Zooms the most, just because early morning everyone's tired, and I'm just like Mr. Bright and early, all this energy, and everyone's like, JD, can you like pipe down, bro? It's 11 in the morning. I'm like, I don't care. Get up, get ready. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's learn. But nonetheless, I had a absolute blast teaching every single one of you. And like I already said, all of you have definitely exceeded every expectation I could have set, considering that a lot of you guys are brand new to trading. Um, I think that's probably the one thing I find the craziest is the progress that y'all were able to make over such a short period of time. And that's in comparison to myself, as someone that, although I'm able to teach futures and trading and everything else like that, it took me a while to be able to like even get to this point. And y'all are just taking it in, grasping, learning, and progressing at such a rapid rate. I'm honestly jealous, and I have no problem in admitting that. So that's not a testimony to how I teach. That's just a testimony to how smart y'all are as individuals. But nonetheless, there are a few more than a few people that I want to highlight. Some I'm going to go through a little bit more individually. But this is the list for everyone that I want to shout out. So from the chat, drop a woo, or something like that. So without further ado, I just want to, say thank you. And, I noticed you throughout the whole mentorship to these individuals. And I'm sorry if I miss anyone. Like I said, there's a lot of you, but this is who I have written down. So Terrence, Sid, Simo, Abigail, Rhonda, Nisi, Meech, uh, Jamaica, Lillian, Layla, Michelle, Heidi, Kai, Mila, Achi, E, Cass, Ian, my boy Jonathan Wilkes, Jennifer Fig, John, Kayla, Jordan, Karma, Kim. I like how that flowed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say that again. John, Kayla, Jordan, Karma, Kim, Matthew, my boy Matthew, Snow, Stephanie, Unique, Yoeli, Brianna, Cameo, Chidi, Daniela, Deasia, Danae Patterson, Aaron, and Grace. Out the whole, like like I said, I had a lot of people, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't want anyone here to go unnoticed. And even for y'all that watch the recording, trust me, if I did not say your name, it is nothing personal. Just these people, I'm extremely proud of. They showed up every single class, and if not every class, like 80% of the mentorship. Did I forget one? Oh, I did. Menzilio. Before I actually move on, where's Menzilio at? Yeah, Menzilio. Especially to I'm probably going to start off with Menzilio. I'm probably the most proud of her out of everyone in my mentorship. And I had some great success stories, but I'm most proud of her because she is 16 learning how to trade. And she's a monster on those charts. And like one thing I love about how she works is she's very detail oriented. And I can honestly say if she didn't tell me she was 16, she definitely has the maturity, intelligence of someone in their 20s. So I can only imagine, how great she's going to be when she turns 18, and is finally able to trade, or whether she gets a custodial account under her parents, it does not matter. I got the most faith in the world in that girl. Like she really is, and she has a good heart too. Like, you know, oftentimes throughout the mentorship, I'll just ask people, what their goal is. And she's just like, I just want to take care of my dog. If you have a dog, I'm pretty sure, I have a dog, so I can relate. It was actually her dog's birthday, I believe, yesterday. So happy belated to Enzo. But just I love how she showed up, juggling high school and just trading. Like once again, I will never say anything else. Trading is hard. It doesn't matter who's your teacher, doesn't matter how you're learning. Trading is not easy. So for her to show up, she was definitely better than me at 16. I promise you, if I would have bought a mentorship at 16, I would have missed out every class. I did not have the discipline. I did not have the drive. I promise you, at 16, I was not where she is at mentally. Like, and I will never say anything else. So, let me make sure. Yeah, just so Manzilio, I'm pretty sure you're here. Just congratulations on that. And I am blessed to have taught you. And really, I cannot wait to see how you are when you turn 18. You're going to be able to do everything for your dog, for your family, whatever you want trading to do. I promise you it's going to happen, and I just pray for you that you're able to just stay disciplined and just stay consistent until, you get to that point. Because trust me when I say that it is possible, you just have to see it through until you get there. So you definitely got a couple years, but look at it as just, these 2 years that you have to learn, just take it by grace and just take it in stride. Some other people that I definitely want to highlight. So let's talk about Cass. I don't know if Cass is here, but let's talk about Cass. Let's talk about Jennifer. Let's talk about E. Let's talk about Simo. All of these people got funded during my mentorship. And I don't know how, I don't even know how to explain it, but that's just crazy. Like, and I mean, like that is genuinely crazy. The fact that these people, you have people out there that have been trying to get funded for forever and, they still can't, but it's not like these people are getting funded. They're getting funded and they're making their way towards payouts. And that is to me what it's all about, because it's one thing to get funded. It's a whole nother thing to get a payout. And so far from just about every one of these people, they're not only funded, but they're getting towards that withdrawal date. And, and once again, not a testament to me, that's a testimony to them, because that shows that, they have the discipline. They're following what I'm teaching them and everything else that they do. Also too, they ask me the right questions. If there's ever something that they're behind on or anything else that they're not understanding, I appreciate that they come to me for that guidance, because if anything, I will always try to be a light just to anyone who reaches out to me for help, because I know what it's like to come into trading and, you don't know who to ask, you don't know who to talk to, and you reach out to someone and they don't give you an answer, or respectfully, they try to like BS you down some road that's not really genuine and just kind of like leads you astray. So, shout out to every one of them. But SEMO, I definitely want to highlight. SEMO was funded and has now officially been funded on 9 prop firm accounts. I believe it's 6 50Ks and 3 25Ks. He's received a payout on one and is scheduled for 8 more withdrawals on the others during the first like week and a half of March. I cannot say enough how insane that is. For any of you that are in the funded space, you know how crazy that is. Like it doesn't matter if it's, myself or somebody else. And specifically with how my mentorship works, I really don't get into my strategy as far as like teaching what I do as far as trading goes every day till around week 2 or 3. And my mentorship is only 6 weeks. So essentially, this individual got 9 fundeds in 3 weeks. That is insane. And then on top of that, already got paid. Like made back paid for the mentorship. I mean, that's an enigma. And for everyone here in Crystal, the only other person I have seen that has achieved, in my opinion, what I consider so much in a short period of time is Dora. And everyone here knows Dora is like that. Dora is like that on the charts. You know what I'm saying? So, I know last round in round 2, I had Elijah, once again, dog. Elijah's a dog. Shy dog, I've just been blessed with so many great mentees. I can't even lie, man. Like I truly, the students I've taught and, everyone that has joined my mentorship, once again, I cannot say how thankful I am, because at the end of the day, y'all motivate me to be better, but y'all make my job, easier to do, because y'all are already smart individuals. So, this is me just, trying to teach y'all, what I do. Now for some low comedy. For this round 3, I'm not gonna lie, and I want to get this on recording so y'all know I'm serious. The first 2 weeks, y'all had me stressed, and I mean that in all capital letters. The one thing I realized I've learned from every round is trying to make people understand the difference between options and futures, and specifically to how money is made and calculated and this and that. I have no problem in saying sometimes it does make me want to jump in front of a bus. I have no problem in admitting that. But eventually they come through, and eventually it comes to, and eventually it clicks. It's just I have to spend the first 2 weeks, freeing them from the shackles of theta and gamma and all this other stuff. So, I can honestly say that while I love y'all, the first 2 weeks, y'all had me stressed. The amount of one-on-ones I did the first 2 weeks, it's not even funny. I was like, I don't know if they're gonna make it. Like I was in my room like, I don't know if they're gonna make it. They're like, wait, so NQ is SPY and SPX is platinum? What's a tick? A point? I'm like, there's no way. There's no way this is actually happening. No, really. Trying to break down silver to y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I just gave up. I was like, man, if you trade silver, you trade silver. I just don't care. Like I'm still stand. If you know how much silver moves, congratulations. And I will say this, for all my future rounds that I do, I am never recovering silver. Y'all generally killed all the love I have for explaining silver. So it is what it is. Also too, I just want to say thank y'all as well to all the mentees, that did all the homework throughout the whole round. We had the big assignment at the beginning, we had the final. I'm grading them right now. And I'm very happy to say that no one here has gotten less than an 80%. And like I said, that's over 72 people, that in each individual assignment that I had to grade. And granted, while I will say it's not like I am assigning, calculus level work to do, I always say, the point of me assigning homework and anyone's assigning a final is so that I can see where your progress is at. because that is truly the only way I have to be able to grade and evaluate, how you are understanding what I'm teaching. So, to everyone who's done a test and assignment, I cannot thank you enough. Also, too, another person I definitely want to highlight is the guys. Being a predominantly large female Discord, we have a lot of women, a lot of great traders over here and everything like that. I want to give a shout out to all the guys, so we got Ian, we got Terrence, we got Kai. Kai is actually in the military as well. So everyone say shout out to Kai. Yeah, so we got Terrence, Sid, Kai, Ian. I believe those are the four. No, and Matthew, that's five. John, that's six. And Carlson, yeah, well, that's seven. Let me see who else. Like I said, I apologize if I forget a name, but bottom line, if you're a male in the mentorship, shout out to us. Because we are overran and overwhelmed every mentorship, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, I had a great time with all the guys, man. But I'm not gonna lie, it's becoming more and more prevalent. Like, we got to step our game up, man, because the girls becoming wicked at this. Like, even just like not even in the mentorship, man. There's like women in trading. Like, that trading, like, that term, like women in STEM, women in science. Yeah. We got some women traders that are some dogs in the charts. Yana, especially. Yana's like in my mentorship, but best believe she's like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Yana. But nonetheless, just want to say shout out, to everyone once again, and thank all of you for joining. I really can't say enough. I feel like I've said it at least like 5 or 6 times. All of y'all are great. Let me see who else I want to highlight. Where is it? Also, I'm gonna cook this one special individual. Truthfully, Mila, thank you so much for asking me a total of 1,785 questions over 6 weeks of the mentorship. I don't know what I would do without you asking a question every 6 seconds. I'll play with you, Mila. I'll play with you. I just had to get one out there. But
and I got like 50 more for you. So just wait on it. Just to let
Nah, man, Mila must have asked me a ridiculous. I mean, I love Mila. We got mad love for Mila. But man, Mila had my brain working. Like, I will never show it in the mentorship, but every now and then I'll get asked a question and I'm like, I gotta think about that. Like, what did she just say? Let me think. And then after Mila, once again, if Mila asked me 1,785, I want to say shout out to Rhonda for scheduling 487 one-on-one calls. Rhonda, you really ran up the minutes on my phone bill. But I'm glad, that you got your work. Once again, just joking. But yeah, Rhonda and Milo. So Mila for asking me the most questions. And yeah, Mila for asking me the most questions and Rhonda for scheduling the most one-on-ones. Like I said, got much love for all y'all. Just want to, joke with y'all a little bit. Because, once again, y'all make mentorship fun. I personally enjoy those that constantly ask for help because that's personally how I am and was as a student. I was definitely the one that was, after school with the teacher, before school with the teacher, and everything else like that. Because as someone who's a slow learner myself, that's kind of why in my mentorship I pace it how I do, because I want to make sure that I'm not moving too fast or for anyone else, because I know what it's like to feel like you're getting left behind and not understanding something. So I just gradually try to pace it out and everything else like that. And best believe after every class, I got that notification for Rhonda. So and so has scheduled a one-on-one. So and it wasn't like it was like the day after class. No, it was like I'd be in the middle of teaching and Rhonda is scheduling a one-on-one. I'm like, can I get through the lesson? Please? Can I get through the lesson? You know what I'm saying? Or it's fine though. Or all right, guys, we're gonna end class today. And Mila, Jane, I have a question. Yes, Mila. What's the question? You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, just really, y'all definitely were my funnest round. I genuinely enjoy teaching all of you. And all of you are going to be, if you're not there yet, I definitely think majority of you are, but y'all really are going to be great. And another one I want to give a shout out to, because this would not be a mentorship, and I feel like she would probably try to find my address if I didn't shout her out. I want to give a round of applause to Unique. Everyone, Unique. So Unique was the first person to reach out to me before the start of my round 3. And I see a lot of myself in Unique, from how she carries herself to, her how she drives, her ambitions. Unique is a high character individual. And I got nothing but love for her. And, Unique, I know that, you're well on your way and, you're very new to this trading space, but you're going to be great, and I have no doubt that, you're going to be just fine. Just keep on doing what you're doing because you are killing it for sure. And one thing I like about Unique, she was helping people out the whole mentorship. If there was a question that was asked and I couldn't get to it, by week 2 to 3, I'm like, yeah, Unique can answer the question. Like there was multiple times throughout the whole mentorship, I'd be like, okay, guys, I'm gonna explain this example. Let's see if you Unique can break it down. Mad scientist, just breaking it down so easily. And she has papers typed, and Menzillo as well. I want to give a shout out to, like, y'all had the notes. Like that's one thing about me. I'm really not a PowerPoint guy. I'm pretty sure that I'm just gonna let everyone know I'm really not a PowerPoint, individual. I will say this going forward, Rico, if you're here, you're making all my PowerPoints because Rico is him on the PowerPoints. Not even gonna lie. But I'm just more of like, teach on a screen and everything else like that. But nonetheless, shout out to all of y'all because y'all helped those who were either falling behind or just, had trouble understanding. So definitely shout out to Unique, but Unique, I really am proud of you. And, I appreciate, every message you ever sent me, anything you ever said, I genuinely take that to heart and I thank you for it. But nonetheless, all right. So that is personally what I had to say. I know that there's a few of you that want to speak and say something. So I'm gonna let Abigail, are you ready to know? Do you want to say something? I'm gonna let Abigail hop on the mic. So I'm gonna remove this pin and mute myself. And Abigail, the floor is yours if you want to go for it.
I wasn't ready. I was a little scared, but I just why monster screens? Hold on. Okay, it's not stopping. But I just want to say that when I first started, wait, can you hear me? When I first started, I kind of went in like I'm about to get this money, like nothing was stopping, like getting in my way or anything like that. But I feel like my psychology was really holding me back. And I honestly went in thinking like Jaden was wasting my time with the whole psychology thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, tell me the strategy and let me be on my way. Um, but then he honestly didn't teach a strategy till like the last like few weeks or so. So we got down the whole like mental part. Like he really eased into it so slowly and patiently that like I didn't have a choice but to learn the patience. And like honestly, although I still kind of have like the crackhead mentality, like just go after the money type thing, like I jump into trades like there's no tomorrow and I lose a lot, but that's something that I have to work on. But he literally like I was excited to come to class. Like literally, I was like, and the crazy thing is, I took a semester off of school, actual school, so I can focus on this because I'm like, I really need this. And honestly, he made it so worth it. Like my mom, who is like honestly really skeptical of like everything, she was kind of like she's literally rooting me on. Like she's just like, okay, get to class. Have you done your stuff? Have you done your trading today? Stuff like that. I'm just like, it's just really nice. And like the fact that I can have a class. Like I literally love my class, you guys. I'm obsessed with you guys. I'm gonna be sad when everything ends and we all slowly dissipate and like not really talk that much. But honestly, this was like the best class ever. And I just love you guys. I don't even know what to say, but I'm just grateful that this happens. Like honestly, Jaden teaches so well and he carves so much time out. Like the one-on-one situation, I was really surprised with that because I know a lot of people may not do that, but the fact that he really doesn't have to do that, especially for the price we got this mentorship for, is kind of insane. So I want all my money back from actual school so I can invest in his mentorship. So when I get rich though, I got you the investment. But yeah, I'm just glad. I'm grateful. I'm so happy. And I cannot wait for us to be millionaires and hang out in real life and just cute shit like that. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, Jaden, and everybody else. So that was amazing.
All right, and thank you, Unique. I mean, Abigail, Unique, you got me crying in the comments. Not gonna lie to you, but thank you, Abigail. That really was genuine. And yeah, Abigail, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really am looking forward to your success, probably more than others, because I know that you're very much capable of it. So nonetheless, really am excited to see, when you text me, Jane, I'm funded, because I know it's coming, and you should know it's coming too. All right, Unique, would you like to go next?
Yes, I will.
All right, let me move my pen. All right, go for it.
Okay, so well, you kind of already said what my situation was, but at first I started off as an options trader, and I joined a lot of other discords, and basically they were trying to profit off of everybody's curiosity, and I didn't really like that because it didn't seem genuine or whatever. But as soon as I joined your mentorship, I already knew it was real, and I'm a quick learner. And I just want to say that I'm just really grateful that there's a futures trader, because this space is so toxic. It can be so toxic, it can be so like you want to give up because nobody's real is like trying to show you the way. But I just want to say that I'm so grateful. You have changed my life. You have changed how I view my finances, how I view my purpose. Like, it's just the whole thing has restructured for me. And I'm just really grateful for you and my classmates as well. So, yeah.
Sure. All right. Well, thank you, Unique, as well. Like, I feel like, for a lot of you, it's very interesting to see how all of you have transitioned from, oh yeah, I trade this, I trade that, like, and now it's like, nah, bro, it's futures only. Like that's all we're doing is futures, and that's it. And I love that because I'm not gonna lie, over here we only trade futures. That's all we care about. We don't do Greeks. Team no Greeks. You know what I'm saying? Team no Greeks. So definitely thank you for that. And that, once again, thank you for joining the whole mentorship as well, Unique. Mila, you wanna hop on the mic? I'm low-key kind of nervous, but I'll give you the floor. Just don't say nothing too crazy. But you want to speak? Terrified. I'm not gonna lie. If you ask me a question, Zoom is over. Like I'm not gonna announce it. It's just gonna done. Unannounced.
I don't have a question, but I literally did just post a one-on-one with you if you still have them. But anyway, let me start. I just want to first off,
I wasn't lying. I was not lying about this.
I want to first off speak to like the future mentees or anybody who's wanting to join. I say 100% go for it and take the leap. Because when I found Jada, I found him off TikTok, y'all, and I was like, what is this scammer up to? Like, let me go be nosy. Let me see what he is so I can report his page. But I'm not just like, but no, I did. I looked at him. I was like, oh my gosh, what is another like 4X scheme going on? But so I clicked on his page. I was like, oh, he's starting a mentorship? What? Because I never heard about things like that, especially with like Forex and things like that. So I went on there and then I saw he was on Crystal. And so I was like, okay, what is this about? And I saw he was actually being active in the like Crystal chat. I wasn't even a part of the Crystal community yet, but I was asking him questions. I was like, so you got a mentorship? Like, what is it about? Like, what are you teaching? And he was like, futures. And I was like, oh my God, I never heard of that. He was like, yeah, it starts in, I think, November, December. So I was like, okay, well, let me just see. Because if y'all know me in real life, I'm a job hopper. I'm a hobby hopper. I don't know. Like, I just literally can never stick with anything. But this, he actually took the time out to answer my questions. I always have questions about everything. Like y'all heard earlier, I have a million of them. So that is like something that really, stuck with me because I've been in a mentorship before, but it was never this like direct or one-on-one. So I just really appreciate that he does take the time out for us to do things like that. And I really appreciate it. So for anybody who's wanting to join, I say do it. And thank you, Jaden. I really appreciate all the help and all the questions you have answered over these past 6 weeks.
Scammer? Like, I appreciate you, but scammer? That's like that's my takeaway. But I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Mila. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is out of everyone that could possibly speak tonight. I was definitely the most concerned about Mila because I was like, oh brother, let's it's because I'm from Atlanta. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I know we got a bad rep. I definitely know we got a bad rep. But no, Mila, I've definitely had the pleasure of teaching you. And I don't know if Sid is still here. Let me see if Sid's here. I mean, it's cool if he's not. I'm gonna speak on it regardless. But Sid was someone who joined my mentorship. He found me off TikTok as well. And it's very funny when I see these people, just who find me on social media who because Terrence as well. Terrence, he found me off social media. Specifically, I think Terrence found me through a Reddit thread and then found my Discord. Well, not my Discord. He found me on a Reddit thread, just my name, and then through YouTube. So yeah, it's just something cool to see. I personally I love that. When I hear people finding me through different outlets, because that's cool. And especially specifically with this year, I really am trying to get out there in the social media space, just a lot more and everything else like that. But yeah, it's just something so cool to see. When I have people that message me like, "Bro, are you a scammer? Are you legit? I want to hear you talk." I'm like, okay, I got nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? I want to teach the world if I can, man. God knows I do. So I definitely appreciate the honesty, though, Mila. Definitely appreciate the honesty. So thank you for that. All right. Terrence, do you want to say your piece or do you not have time yet?
No, I can. That's no problem. I can.
All right, for sure. Let me remove my pen. All right, go for it, man.
Yeah, man. I just want to say for you guys, it's for me. This was refreshing. This was something that I've been looking for a long time. If you guys heard me the last time on the call, I've been with kind of like Milo, been in a lot of discords, been with a lot of people that have scammed, especially on the Forex side. So I started off in futures and then moved to Forex because it was more attractive. But I'm the guy that spent over $40,000 trying to learn how to trade and still before I got to Jaden did not know how to trade. So I think hindsight for me I just want to thank you for making everything simple and just making it easy. I mean, for honestly, Jaden, I was like, okay, when are we going to get to the strategy? We get to the strategy and we only spend a short period of time on it. And I'm like, damn, is it that easy? Because everything else I've been learning is so complicated. And to seeing how well you did with your strategy and see how many people that have been funded because of what you brought to the table. I don't think anybody is going to ever understand the journey I went on since 2018 to learn how to trade until now and what I found. It's been crazy. I feel like I was in the desert for 40 years, a trip that only took for 40 days. You know what I mean? So basically, like, man, I just want to tell you, thank you so much for everything you've done. I mean, I got everything down pat, your strategy and all that stuff. But guess what? I'm going to do another round, even though it's 5 times the price. It's still cheaper than it because you're teaching us something that this is intellectual property that I can teach my family generations from now. I can go on the beach. I have my background is I have a contract with Nike. I have 91 locations across the country. I work only 3 months out of the year. I make close to $1 million a year doing that, but I want to learn how to trade. So I'd rather trade than do what I'm doing right now. So that's how passionate I am, but just how easy you've made it for everybody and also for me to keep pursuing my dream. But I just want to tell you, man, thank you so much. It's been fun, especially when Rico gets on the call, another Louisiana dude. If he can get on every call, that shit is, excuse my language, but it's crazy, man. But again, I enjoyed everything about it. I'm gonna do it again, brother. Thank you.
Man, Terrence, and like I said, I can't thank you enough as well, man, because just to speak on Terrence, he comments on my YouTube, just like, hey man, I'm trying to connect. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. You know, Terrence, it's one thing I appreciate about you, man. Like you were just straight to the point, like just really like shooting from the hip. Like, are you legit? Can you teach? Is this
Yeah.
real? And I was like, absolutely, man. And no, if there's one thing I appreciate about you, Terrence, you know, once again, you showed up every class. And like I remember the one time, like I don't think like you couldn't make a class. You're just like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be a little late or just couldn't make it in general. So I just appreciate that thoroughness. But nah, man, definitely enjoy teaching you, Terrence. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're gonna have to teach me some hooping skills. Like I'm trying to be a hooper for real. Like real talk. So you
Hey
know,
man,
I don't
we
know if
can
you're
do a
ever gonna be in
trade
Atlanta
off.
anytime soon, but if you ever need me pull up, I got the shoes, bro. I got the shoes.
Hey
I'll
bro,
pull up. It's no problem.
we could do it. Hey, I'll teach you for free, bro. You changed my life, so we're good.
Amen, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Ah, man, I love hearing that. And I don't mean like from like a selfish standpoint, but it's just like, you know, I pray that everyone here knows what it's like to like really know in your heart and soul that, you know, you've made a positive impact in someone's life. Because I feel like, you know, that's the most important thing. Just to know that like you've made a difference and like made a change. You know, I'll never forget last round, specifically when Shy gave me you know, her testimony. That one pulled on my heartstrings. I don't know who's saying the round two mentorship, but Shy's testimony, that's about the first time I've only like outside of like, you know, something from a movie. Shy's testimony, man, tore me up. No problem in admitting that. But nah, I appreciate you a lot, Terrence. I really do, man. All right, Meech, you got, yeah, I see you want the floor. So and can you unmute yourself or do I need to unmute you? Just want to make sure.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
All right, let me remove that pen. Floor is yours. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, hey y'all. I just want to say it's been great being here. Great meeting everybody. I appreciate everybody. And Jaden, I really appreciate you. Really just like Abigail and Unique said, like perspective completely changed. Yeah, just listening. I came in via Crystal and just hearing everybody talk about Jaden psychology. And whenever I hear people talk about trading psychology, I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I'm looking at bars. Where's the psychology? But no, he really broke it down, really, you know, put things into perspective. And yeah, like we getting this bread, period. So we here with it. I'm just so happy I did this. Yes. And congrats everybody. Yes.
No, and definitely thank you for joining as well, Meech. You know, once again, you know, I have a big, you know, admiration for those that ask questions about the whole mentorship because I'm a big believer. And you know, if you're asking questions, not that you know you don't have to all the time, but if you're asking questions, more times than not, you are very attentive and paying attention. So you know, once again, big shout out to all y'all that asked me questions throughout. Once again, I don't think I'll ever have another mentee like Mila, but you know, I'll take it. No, I'm not gonna lie, another one at Mila, but we'll take it for what it is, for sure. Jordan, do you want to speak or do you not have the time yet?
No, I have the time. First things first though, y'all, I have a little stutter and I talk too fast, so just don't mind me. But
Don't worry, I got the same. You're good. Literally, we are in the same boat.
but okay, so a little story. Terrence, I just want to say first off, I'm so sorry I lied, but I think that just
Oh yeah, Jordan. Go for it. Go
no,
for
but
it.
really, I think that just shows like the proof of like how much faith that I had in Jaden. Like I didn't even like take his mentorship yet. I was looking in the games like, why are people posting like the trade like backgrounds? Like, what is this? And so he started like posting his mentorships. You know, I was a little broke bestie. I never had money until his last round. And I'm not gonna say the price, but his last round was affordable for me, so I took it. Um, but really, essentially, I wasn't in his mentorship yet, and I remember going on Reddit. I remember going on Reddit, like, what the hell is future? Oh, what is futures? Like, what is this? Like, what am I doing? And so then I saw a comment like, I like somebody, I don't know how to explain the situation, but somebody was just like, what is this? Do I need to learn more? And so I recommended Jaden. And so, yeah, sorry, Terrence, I never took his mentorship, but I love that you like progress how you have been. And I'm so happy for you that you found this through Jaden. Um, I'm so grateful for Sierra because that's the reason why I found Jaden in like the first place. I'm so grateful for the students in the class, Unique, Abby, Manzillo, Destiny, Yoeli, all of y'all, Karma. Y'all have made this experience like so much better, and I'm so grateful. But really, he's changed like my perspective on everything, like everybody else has said. Like, I'm an NQ warrior at heart, and NQ is so toxic. And I used to be a toxic trader, but like now I'm more like reserved. I'm more like compact, and like I'm just so grateful for everything I've learned through mentorship. And I'll definitely recommend it like over and over and over again.
Yeah, and Jordan, I appreciate all of our back and forth banters that we had throughout mentorship. I don't take back a word I said throughout everything, but mad love for you, Jordan. I appreciate you for real. I really do. And yeah, Terrence, I guess now that the cat's out the bag, you know, Jordan was the one who told me, like, yeah, someone on Reddit and this and the third, whatever the case was, that they're going to be reaching out to me about my mentorship. And I think it was literally that same night that Jordan had told me about what I found out was you. You were the one who had commented on my mentorship. So really, if not for Jordan, I don't think that there's a way you've been connected to me. So shout out to Jordan, like Michael. But no, it's definitely funny. It's definitely very funny when I think about it. All right. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. No, God does work in mysterious ways, extremely mysterious ways. The next person I'm gonna let speak. Not gonna lie, this person is no holds barred. I have no idea what he's about to say. We had our last class a couple days ago, and yeah, I'm gonna say, I don't know what to expect. But Ian, I'll let you unmute yourself. Are you ready, bro?
Yes, sir. Let me get my hold up. I'm at work, so let me get my cap and gown on. Give me one
Let's
sec.
go. Cook.
Gotta get my cap and gown on.
All right, bet.
I know they had the app for I know they had an app for it. Hold up. Nah, that's good. We'll get into it. I ain't gonna play around. All right, so anyways, first off, I gotta say thank you to our mentorship host, man, our professor, our sensei, you know what I'm saying? He really locked in, and like somebody was saying before, there's a lot of scammers out here, and we have somebody who wholeheartedly really believes in us and really cares about our future. And you can tell that in the way that he teaches, the one-on-ones and stuff like that. Like there's nobody coming like that. There's nobody coming like that. So I got mad respect for someone like that. Number two, I want to say shout out to us. Okay. There's a lot of negative comments about people who do this full time. And so for anybody that took the step to believe in themselves, to take this extra step to try to get rid of this 9 to 5, let's be real. That's what we want to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, I got mad respect for all of us who do that. And another thing I want to, you got families telling you that you're gamblers, et cetera, and I don't know about you, but it's a lot of people I can't speak for everybody, but I don't have anybody believing me in this. So it's just Jaden and y'all. So nobody believes in me on this. They want me to keep going down the route that I'm on in the medical field and stuff like that. They don't believe in me trying to break free from this, And so just even if you don't do well in this mentorship, even if you're struggling, even if this is difficult, for you to believe in yourself and say, fuck all the bullshit, fuck what other people are saying. I'm gonna lock in and I'm gonna believe in myself and I'm gonna chase after this. You're already winning. You're already a step ahead. And so I know, like, one other thing I want to say is, I know the profits can be encouraging to some people. I know that seeing people funded can be encouraging to some people, but I can also say that it could also be the latter. It could be a negative. And so I just want to say that, like, don't let that get you down because you're not funded yet. Don't let it get you down because you're not seeing profits yet. It's not if, it's when. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. So if you stick with the process, it's gonna happen. Okay. So just keep believing in yourselves. It'll come. And that's all I got, man. Oh, and don't lose your ninja way, Jaden. Don't lose your ninja way. Start getting this big money. Don't lose your ninja way.
I got you, bro. I got you. I got you,
All
bro.
right. All
So,
right, then.
No, appreciate that for real. And shout out to you showing up to the mentorship at work. That boy clocking in, Mr. Doctor. And I ain't gonna lie, Ian. I don't know if you checked the chat, but you definitely got some fans. So peep that. But nonetheless, I have a saying I not only live by, but I preach to all my mentees. It goes with the courage to begin and the discipline to endure. Victory becomes not a matter of if, but when. And I really do live by that. And to break that quote down, the reason why I love that so much is because everyone here, whether you are in your trading journey or you're just starting, if you have the courage to take on something, that everyone badmouths and just everything else like that, that's the courage. Okay. The discipline part is, can you endure through the learning curves? Can you endure through the I'm not profitable yet? Can you endure through the, seeing others post their profits and knowing that you're not there yet, but it's just going to happen. It's just something that you feel in your stomach. Those are all the things that you have to be able to endure through. But if you can endure through those things, I promise you, all I can say is this, as someone, and I thank God for this before anything, as someone who is successful in this trading space, the feeling of knowing that you can do this and that you have mastered, I don't know if anyone truly ever masters the charts, but you are about as good as you can be for right now and will always strive to get better at this skill. And it's a recession-proof skill. Like, that is probably the one thing I feel like I pursue trading so hard, is because, guys, it doesn't matter what the economy does. It doesn't matter what a job tells you. You master this and you lock in like you're supposed to, and you give this 1000% of all you got, the reward is more than you could even imagine. I say all the time too, the reason why I pursue trading, it's not for the money, it's for the time. It's for the ability to live my life and spend my time how I want to spend my time. If God came down to me tomorrow and said, Jaden, the most you'll ever make off trading is $80,000 a year, I would be so happy with that. Granted, I'm not the richest man on earth, but I got more time than billionaires. And that's the truth. I spend anywhere from 2 to maybe 3 hours at max in front of a computer. That is power. Like, that is I'm done. Everyone here in Crystal knows I'm done trading by 11:30, 12 at the latest every single day, Monday through Friday. And I have my weekends off. So throughout the whole work week, I'm putting in 15 hours of work? 15 hours of work to make thousands, or it's what some people make in a year. That is power. Now, granted, it takes time to get to that point. It takes discipline to get to that point. But you just got to see it through. And, like I always try to preach to all my mentees, I promise y'all, if you put God at the forefront of everything and really make him, who you serve, and, why you do what you do, and just whenever you have your trouble, go to him. Whenever you're struggling, go to him, and everything else you're supposed to do, I promise you're going to come out on the other end of that blessed. And I want to say that because there is nothing that I have achieved, there's nothing that I have done that anyone here is incapable of having or getting to. You just got to lock in. And lock in with the man upstairs first, So I will always give credit to him, because without him, I'm nothing. He's definitely led me this far. And I feel like the bigger reason why I say that too is because everyone that knows how I trade, specifically with Heikinashis, I take a lot of pride. It's probably the only thing I'm prideful about, in knowing that I am teaching something that it's a strategy I created, yes, but I couldn't have done this without God. Because if you think that everyone in this world is just looking at a screen and able to just break down something that no one really has ever, quote unquote, broken down before, you're sadly mistaken. So, I will always be blessed and thankful for that I'm able to explain something like a whole nother language of candlesticks to individuals, who may know nothing about trading, and within 6 weeks, they're able to, do it on their own. So, that's just something, I take a lot of pride in. But now, definitely thank you to Ian. And thank you to all y'all as well who have spoken tonight. Really do appreciate all of you. For any other of my mentees, is there anyone else that would like to say something? Anyone? Menzilio, Yoeli, anyone? Oh, I thought that was Mila saying she wants to say something again. I'm like, I'm kind of scared, bro. I don't know. I think we can actually end the Zoom if Mila
Hey,
had another statement.
good
I'm
evening,
kind of.
Jaden. This is John. Sorry to
Oh,
cut in.
John, let's go, John. Yeah, hold on. Go for it.
Thank you. All
You can
right.
speak, John.
All
Yeah, go
right.
for it.
Thank you very much. So I want to appreciate our coach. I call him Coach Jaden
Yes, sir.
Ekinashi. I put that word as the last name. So, but I'm really grateful for connection and connecting with you and the passion that you have for what you do. I'm really grateful. Because actually I was with a mentor that I just attended that was in options, and I pay a few thousands for the options, and what they did was just give you the videos, go and watch it, and your mentee or your mentor will say, well, I'm not to teach you, to train you, it's just for you to watch the videos and ask me questions, and you pay a lot of thousands. So when I came across Krista, who is this little girl that is making this money? So since then, I had a lot of some bias towards option. So when I had of features, I said, wow, I think this would, let me figure it out, Google it. I saw your video. I said, wow, I think I like this. So, and I began to compare it from where I was coming from. I did a little bit of Forex also. So, and I was trying to compare everything. And I said, well, this would be good. But the concern that I have is this real? So Discord, I don't like anything Discord, to be sincere. I don't like it. So I now said, okay, let me just start and ask in question if it's real. And he said, yes, go ahead. No, even when I pay, I didn't receive any receipt. I said, man, maybe this is another something that is coming up. I didn't know, but I just waited. And he responded and said, yes, go and do it. My concern again that I have is my minister in my church, we have a program from second week of January to first week of February. There's no way I can make it. So what I used to do is my mind and my heart is there. So what I
John,
do
I'm not
after
cutting you off, but I'm crying, bro.
so after the program in the church, what I do is I go some of the tutorials I listen to them like four. Those videos I listen to it like 4 times. But now today is my biggest day. I mean, I added 3 accounts to my account for the funding. Initially, I had 4. That one I didn't trade after 3 weeks. So I just started trading this week. So, and I was just missing it, but today was the biggest. I almost had like 450 ticks for my trading today. And from what I experienced today, it shows that yes, anybody can make this. So I'm really grateful for connecting us together, even with my team. I must be sincere, all of you have been a great help. I see what happens in Discord, and just send somebody a text, instantly they will respond. They won't say, who are you? What are you asking for? So, and that really, I was really happy with that. I said, wow, this is really good. So, Mr. Jaden, I want to encourage you and just to charge you, as other people have said, please continue to do what you're doing, and believe that God is going to continue to establish you, because something like this is very, very hard. I scheduled one-on-one with you around 11:30, 12. We were still talking, and I saw the way I mean, that he was tired, but he was continue to give up the thing. I said, okay, this is what you have to do. We can reschedule again for us to go to move ahead. And I said, wow, I think I really like this man, the way he's handling his profession, which is really good. So I'm really grateful to God for making us together, and for the rest of my team members. I'm grateful for you also for being a good motivator for one another. I'm really grateful. And I'm really excited that, yes, this is just the beginning. So please, I want to encourage everyone, if you can just get one profile, just please, because when you don't put money there, you won't know. There's no that emotional thing. But when you put your money one profile first, then you see how it is. So, I mean, that is going to really help us to go a long way in this future trading. And I believe that's just the beginning. We're going to see more. We're going to become millionaire very soon. I believe in that. Yeah. So thank you. That's all what I have. And I love you all and I appreciate everyone. I appreciate Jaden for being there and for doing the right job, especially with his time. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and God will continue to bless you. Yeah, that's my story. Thank you, sir.
John, John, I got mad love for you, bro. I can't even lie. Now that I'm not gonna lie, everyone here, I appreciate all that you said, but John, that was everyone give a round of applause to John, man. That was a testimony of testimonies. I can't even lie. Speeches too. John, I can't even lie, bro. Like one thing I appreciate about you is that you're very, like Manzillo and others. I appreciate people who are detailed because in trading, as everyone, like I've taught, and just everyone in general, like trading is all about the details. It's all about the finite things, just well, not the finite things, but just like the finer things, like the things that you overlook are the things that are important. And I appreciate you, for every one-on-one that you ever scheduled, for every, question that like you ever had, you were very on it until you got the answer that you're looking for. Like the same way that I express my passion, I feel like that's how you express yours. You express your passion by wanting to not just understand, but like become, what it means to be a day trader, everything else like that. So not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna need at least $100 for what you made. On that tick move that you caught. So my Cash App is I scam 2020. So no, I'm playing. But no, I'm playing. I'm afraid to play with you. But no, great job though. Absolutely great job on that. So, and I don't blame you for being shady about Discord. There's a lot of people that are shady about Discord, but once again, we thank Sierra for the platform. She definitely has created a whole Discord community, where I feel like, everyone can trust us. And even still, it's like, anyone can reach out to us. If y'all ever have a question, y'all know who to come to. So no, appreciate you though, John. Appreciate you. Chris, do you still want to speak?
Yes.
All right, I'll let you go.
All right. So I'm one of the mentees that are one of the complete opposite. I didn't schedule one-on-one. I didn't really attend class for personal reasons. I didn't really ask any questions. I actually took Sierra's mentorship, then Wall Street, then Rico. So my main goal for joining yours was just to see your strategy. And one thing I would like to emphasize is that your strategy works with any time period in the day. So if you work during the day, you can use it during the evening. You can do it at night. I even practice your strategy during Asian session. And when I tell you I made $100 in like 3 to 4 minutes just by your strategy. So it's incredible that you made a strategy that works with any time. One of the things that with all the other mentees, you have to do it during New York. But with yours, anytime you want to, like you can practice it and you can make money. Another thing is I want to highlight just your passion. Even though I didn't really do class, just you didn't chastise anybody for not doing their homework, because I was one of the bad students. So I didn't do any homework. I didn't do anything. Okay. So nobody really knows me for personal reasons. I have my reasons, but I just feel like you didn't make me feel guilty for not doing anything or not participating or not showing up. And then you pretty much just like, hey, if you don't do the homework, it's cool, but don't come hit me up after the mentorship, because where were you at during the mentorship? So I applaud you just for having an open mind for those who didn't really participate or didn't really put forth effort as you think. But for me, I practice your strategy and it works. I understood, and so I want to applaud you for the patience and the guidance that you did give, and then also the energy. Every class you had the energy. I was like, whatever energy drink he's on, I need it, because I was always tired. So the energy you brought, just the wholeheartedness you brought, you just made everybody welcome, whatever kind of personality they had, you accepted them for them. And so I feel like anybody that want to take your mentorship, even as a beginner, because I would recommend your mentorship over like Rico's or Wall Street, just because of the beginner stages. Like all the questions people asked, I knew the answer, but they like it was so genuine and so kind that you had the patience enough to answer them, because I'm just like, well, people aren't on my level and I'm not on other people's level. But at the same time, as a beginner, hey, you got it. So if anybody would like to do your mentorship, I would highly recommend it. And even with the blessings that you have given, the nuggets that you've given, like I took your mentorship when it was on discount. So I was like, look at God, won't he do it? So I had prayed about it, and you showed up and showed out, and you earn that money back tenfold just by the blessings you have given to all of us. So I really thank you. Thank your mother. Please tell your mother, God bless her wonderful soul for giving you the love and asking that wonderful question about the price of your mentorship. Please give her my blessings, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh wow, man. I had to bring the mama into it. Now I'm finna shed a tear. Damn it. No. But Chris, thank you. And I mean that genuinely, thank you. You know, if I'm gonna speak on that, I'm fully aware, that every one of you, yeah, that was beautifully said. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna show a little bit of a favoritism. That was my favorite speech of the night. Not trying to be emotional, but man, you bring my mama into it. Yeah, you done got me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a lot of people I had this round that I understand. Y'all work full-time jobs. Y'all have like life happens. Which is why like I'm so adamant on you don't have to make every class. Just make sure like to your best ability that you are watching the videos like whatever pace that you can maintain. So I would tell you, Chris, if you need help with anything, you can reach out to me whenever. I got you. But no, thank you for real. Thank you for real. And like if I'm speaking on that too, just like along with the videos, I really do try my best to teach in a way that even if you're not in class, that if you do have to ask a question throughout the video, I try my best to answer it during. So that way, if you are busy, have a hectic life, whatever the case might be, I hope to cover that as well. But really, thank you like tenfold for that, Chris. I'm not gonna lie, I really like that one. Really, really like that one. I think I've already said it's my favorite, so thank you for that. Appreciate you. All right. Wow. Mind blowing. Destiny, I appreciate you too. Everyone say thank you to Destiny. Shout out Destiny. She says she's bad at speeches, but her testimonials says it all. And you know what? We can rock with that. We can rock with Destiny because she's rocking with me. All right, just a quick question then, I guess. Does anyone else have anything that they would like to say? I'm not gonna. I want to hear what Menzel. Does anyone want Menzilla to speak? I do. I do. I don't know if she can speak. I don't know if she wants the floor. I don't know if it's a thank you, whatever the case might be. But Menzilla, you want to share the floor for a second, or are you busy right now? Like no one's heard you ask a question on mentorship, so I'm calling you out. I'm gonna see. Let me see. Let me see if we can get Menzilla on the floor. Bet you she's typing, sorry, I can't. I'm gonna wait for her. Hey, for real, just a little hey. Don't be scared. Come on. Okay, just give us like 10 seconds. Just give us 10 seconds. There's no reason to be scared. This is a safe community. It's a lovely space. Manzillo. No, it's okay if you don't want to. It's okay if you don't want to. Let me see what Kim said. Kim said, can't give a speech, but may God bless us all so that we may become disciplined, consistent, and profitable traders. And may God bless Jaden for being the best mentor ever, man. Y'all trying to make me just cry my eyes out tonight. I can't, man. Trying to make me cry my eyes out. Love y'all, though. Really got mad love for all y'all. All right, though. Well, Menzillo, I'll tell you what, you don't got to speak, but once again, appreciate you for joining the mentorship as well. And once again, extremely proud of you. Cry on camera, it didn't happen. It's not happening. It's a metaphor. Y'all will never get me to cry on camera. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, shy was the closest. If anyone was ever gonna make me shy, cry. If anyone's ever gonna make me cry, it was Shy or no one. Sorry. And that's why you're muted forever, Shy, because I can't have you out here making me cry. We're not doing that. So, nonetheless, does anyone? No, we're not getting Shy on the mic. Shy is banned from actual Zoom. I'm actually kicking her out the Zoom. No, I'm playing. But any one of my other mentees, y'all got anything that you might want to say or anything else like that? Wait a couple minutes. And once again, for all y'all and Crystal, just appreciate y'all for joining as well. Like I said, just celebrating Cheering Mom throughout the whole run. I know we've been on this call for a little minute, but just want to celebrate all my students. So, does anyone else got anything you might want to say? If not, that's completely cool. So proud of everyone. No, I'm proud of everybody too. Proud of everyone. No, thank you as well, Mila. Lillian said, I'm at work, but thank you so much, Jaden, for being his amazing mentor. I pray God continues to bless you abundantly. I also pray major success for everyone here. Very, very much mutual prayer. Very much mutual prayer. Nisi, I'm not going to lie. I feel like you didn't enjoy my mentorship because I don't think you asked a question. Like, I'm not going to lie. I think Nisi is like a 5.0 GPA student, Harvard graduate. She scares me because how smart she is. Not even trying to be funny. Like, I don't think Nisi asked a single, like normally with how I teach, I'd be like, all right, do we understand Nisi? Yes. I did have a 4.96 G. Yeah, I'm done, bro. All I can say is I'm glad I made it in trading, man. Because Nisi, I'm not gonna lie, you're the girl I can say without a doubt. I would have cheated off you in math class. I'd have been the one that tapped you like, yo, can you move your paper to the right and keep your elbow up? If real cheaters know the method I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a cheater, you know how, you know what I'm saying? So 4.96. 4.96 is crazy. I didn't even think that was possible. You must have took like 90 AP classes. God bless your brain. Because I know I couldn't. I just know Nisi trades and keep and Daniela too. No, absolutely, absolutely. But all right. I don't think anyone else has anything that I'm currently about. Oh yeah, E. Oh yeah, I did want E to talk, but yeah, oh yeah. So I don't know if y'all heard, but so E got funded and now she's just Miss Universal, just Miss Catch Flights Not Feelings, traveling the world. Like she got funded and said, hey, I'm going to Paris, I'm going to Dubai, I'm going to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, E, shout out to E, man. Shout out to E. I might need a one-on-one Let me see. Carlson said, wishing everyone in their family success and prosperity, grateful for knowledge and patience and guidance, Jane. Appreciate you too, bro. Appreciate you too. Appreciate you too. My boy Elijah, got mad love for him too. Wait till if we don't trade NQ, we slow. I just got beef with NQ, man. Y'all know me. I'm a platinum guy. Platinum guy. But all right, last call. Anyone else want to say anything else? If not, we're going to stop the recording here. Once again, mad love to all my mentees. And thank y'all for making round 3 this enjoyable for me. Really. Cannot say it enough. Yeah, making me all emotional. Big threes. Big threes. I just don't like silver like that. I can't explain it. Just, we're all good off it. But all right. Think I'm going to end it here. Stop the recording. But once again, to all my mentees, just to cap it off, y'all are all going to be successful in your own right one day. Just please stick with it. Do not give up. And if y'all ever have a question, y'all know who to reach out to. So, hold on. Sheedy dropped something. Rhonda, you want to say something? Rhonda, I would love to hear you speak. Rhonda, can you say something? I'll gladly cut off what I was about to say if you still want to say something. Let me see, Rhonda. Go, Rhonda. Everyone, if you want Rhonda on the mic, say Rhonda.
I don't have like a long written out speech. So I'm just gonna say how I feel about the mentorship and our class and you as a teacher.
Go for
I
it.
remember like when we first were talking about ticks and points, I wrote you like the longest paragraph because I was just overthinking everything about like which way to use the equation. I don't know. I was just crazy. And I was just thinking like I'm never gonna understand this. And this is just like it doesn't make sense. And then fast forward to now, like sometimes I still can't believe, like I'm not saying I know everything or I understand everything, but I still can't believe like how far I have come and how certain things just make sense to me. Like when you talk and I'm like, oh, I understand this. It's scary to me sometimes. Like, what is going on? And I'm really a person where it's hard for me to learn new things that I haven't learned before, but you just make it so learnable. And I always say like everybody has like a teacher for them and a learning style for them. But I think that you're like a universally like great teacher. You make sure like because you care and you put the time in and you're genuine. And I just love our class. Like I love every single person in our class. Like I think that they're just so sweet and genuine and everybody's just so helpful. And this is just the worst day ever. Like I will say that forever because I'm gonna miss this class and I'm gonna miss like I'm just gonna miss all of this. But I think that this is the most best thing I've ever spent my money on. And I just cannot thank you enough for what you've taught me and the time that you put in and me scheduling all these like I think that in February I may have scheduled like every single time slot you possibly could have because I'm like I can't let this mentorship and then I have a question that I didn't answer that I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So I wanted to thank you for that because I definitely overdid it. And we have one more class on the 28th, just to remind you. But thank you so much. I love this class and I think that it's so worth it. So if you're thinking about it, I think that you should definitely join a class, a mentorship by Jaden before it's not available anymore. Because I don't know, I feel blessed to have had this opportunity. Okay, that's it.
All right, thank you, Rhonda. And I thank you for saying all that you said. Rhonda, I definitely want to tell you one thing. And I know I told you before, but Rhonda, I really do pray for you that, as you continue to trade and as you continue to do whatever, that your confidence within yourself grows. Because just like I told you, that one-on-one that we had, once you really believe in yourself, how you should, it's to the moon for you. Like I promise you. And I believe in all of you the same way I believe in myself. Because I feel like if y'all are students of mine, I absolutely need to do that. So I appreciate you, Rhonda, for joining in. I'm not gonna lie, Rhonda, I feel like I'm also proud of you for joining not only like my mentorship, but because I know that specifically with some people in your life, they've tried to like knock down trading and make it like something negative, and you kind of like walked out on a limb like, I guess I'll learn from you. I mean, I'll try it out, and you took it on, full force. And I'm proud of you. I really am proud of you for how you've done throughout the whole mentorship. So, like I said, if you ever need help, if you're ever struggling with anything, reach out to me whenever. I got you. Turn this graduation to Stephanie. All right, hold on. I want to read what Michelle had typed. So give me 1 second, y'all. So let's see what Miss Heidi has said. I want to speak, but I'm at work. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Jaden. And to my fellow mentees, I love you guys so much. The willingness to help and the gems you guys drop in the chats have gotten me through this. I couldn't always attend the classes live because of life and work, but I'm catching up. You guys have kept me going. I don't always participate in the chats, but I read them. Jaden, you are a gift to the world. Love you. And I'm beyond blessed our paths crossed. Thank you, and may God continue to prosper you. Y'all not gonna make me cry, man. Y'all not gonna make me cry. I'm not gonna shed no tear. You know what I'm saying? But thank you, Michelle. Really, genuinely, thank you for that. I just want to say this to all of you who took my mentorship and have a full-time job that takes all your time away, and you still manage to watch these videos back on your own time, message me when you have questions, and just most importantly, not give up. I find that so, like, it breaks my heart. And I genuinely mean that, when I see people who join my mentorship or a mentorship and they don't, follow through with it just because of work, shout out to y'all. Y'all are the real warriors. As someone who joined a couple mentorships myself when I was working 2 jobs, I know how hard that can be. And trust me, it is nothing easy to, work 40, 50 hours a week and then have to hear me talk in your ear for an hour, hour and a half, you know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to y'all. Y'all are the real, like, workers, and as if you're not working enough, but y'all are the real workers of this mentorship. So, got mad love for all of y'all, genuinely. Stephanie, would you still like to say something?
Yes, I'd like to say something real quick.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to say that I found out about trading like back in October because I found Sierra on TikTok. And, um, around December when you started to mention that you were starting another round of mentorship, like I didn't know anything about futures. I was just learning options and, um, I know you've said a couple times that you'll never put your mentorship down to like 250 again, but I'm so glad that you did at that point because I wouldn't have been able to join otherwise. And throughout the mentorship, I was like, I wish I would have learned about futures first, honestly, before I knew about options, because I had to like unlearn so many things that I had previously learned. And I struggled with a little bit, like going back and forth and like losing sometimes because, I guess I was just still like stuck in like the options mindset. But, I enjoyed every single class. I always showed up. I enjoyed the way that you take your time to explain everything. You make everything so easy for us to learn. And like Rhonda said, like I'm really gonna miss this mentorship when it's over because I always looked forward to your classes. And I'm just looking forward to what's gonna happen next, looking forward to getting funded. And I just wanted to say thank you for taking your time to teach us and for giving us your knowledge.
No, thank you. Thank you for that as well, Stephanie. If there's one thing, like I said, I will always, pride all y'all on is that, I appreciate everyone here that joined me from being an options trader first. Because I know how difficult it can be, to just, switch markets. But I'm Mr. Futures, love futures, always will. So that's what I'm always push for. But no, Stephanie, I appreciate you for showing up, and you've been killing it in the games as of recently. And shout out to all y'all as well. I've been seeing a lot more of y'all throughout the mentorship in general. That have been just, really just doing everything in the gains chat. And, while gains aren't everything, I highlight it because I love to see, when y'all are posting your trade analysis along with the profits. I have a student, from round one by the name of Pharaoh. That's something that she always did and still continues to do is that, she doesn't just drop the, okay, I made, 150 today. She says, I made, well, now Pharaoh in the big ranks, should be making thousands, 500, 600, 700,000, well, like 600, 700, 8,000, but she always drops analysis. And I feel like that's something that I feel like has genuinely helped Pharaoh, progress in the way that she has. So I know Pharaoh's not here, but, shout out to Pharaoh, what I'm saying? So, and Stephanie, I bring that up because I know that you do the same. But also too, I believe Yoeli is here. Yoeli, keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna get it. You have progressed wonderfully throughout the whole mentorship. And I know you're someone that, I think you're very new to futures as well. But I'm proud of the progress you're making. Just be patient and kind with yourself. And I say that to all my mentees. Like, if you're not getting it yet, I promise you, once again, as long as you are consistent with it and stick to it, it's going to click. You just have to give yourself the grace it takes for you to grow. The same day that you plant the seed is not the same day that you bear the fruit and get to enjoy those riches. It takes time. It took me time. And like Abigail said, y'all have access to these videos forever, literally forever. There are probably things that I said in week 2, week 3 that y'all at the time were like, I don't get it. That when you go back and listen now, you're gonna be like, oh, now I see. Oh, that's a B setup. Oh, that's VWAP. Oh, that's the, you're gonna probably see it now and be like, I get it, you know. So just watch the videos over and over and over and over. And that's probably like the last thing I do want to touch upon is, you know, now that this mentorship has ended, your mentorship is now the new one that begins. So how are you going to mentor yourself? How are you going to hold yourself accountable? You know, is it because, you know, the mentorship is over? Are you going to now start to, you know, slack off and not follow the plan and not do this and not do that? Or are you going to like keep on building on what you've done? Because I'm telling you guys, trading is a momentum thing, and it starts off slow. But the more time you put in, the more you show up, the more you just do everything that you're supposed to do, it's going to pay off. And it always has and it always will. So I hope that, you know, y'all choose the right way. And once again, if I find out anyone here is full porting, I can't say it on recording because this is going publicly on YouTube. But if you were in my mentorship, you know what I'm gonna say. So we gonna keep it quiet. So that's really all I'm gonna say. But really much love for everyone here. Thank you to all you who shared a testimony or spoke or just whatever the case might be. Trust me, y'all do not have to be here on a Friday night. So thank you for showing up. Yeah, Ian, I'm glad you didn't say nothing crazy too, because I thought I was gonna have to edit something out. But you know, we're just gonna ignore the Zoom from the couple days ago. Uh, but you know, appreciate you, bro. But nonetheless, I think I'm gonna end the recording here. I pray nothing but love and success to all of you going forward. And thank you for joining.